Hey there, ocean adventurer. Welcome back to Aquanooks, your favorite escape into the mysteries of the deep blue. Today's topic, it's one that sounds like pure science fiction, but it's very real. We're talking about immortal sea creatures. Yes, real-life animals that seem to dodge death, bend time, and live on far longer than anyone thought possible. Some don't age, some regenerate their bodies, and some, well, they practically live forever. So grab your snorkel, and let's dive into the most amazing immortality stories the ocean has to offer. Let's start with a legend in the marine world, the immortal jellyfish, or Turritopsis dohrnii. This tiny jelly, barely the size of your fingernail, has an insane trick up its, well, tentacle. When it's stressed, injured, or just getting old, it doesn't die. It reverses its aging, it transforms all the way back into its baby form, a polyp. Then it starts life over again, not once, not twice, but potentially forever. Scientists call this process transdifferentiation, and it's something no other animal does quite like this. It's not truly invincible, it can still be eaten, hurt, or polluted. But aging? Nope. Not a problem for this time-looping jelly. Now, let's go cold. Picture this. Deep under the icy waters of the North Atlantic, there swims one of the oldest living vertebrates on Earth. Meet the Greenland shark. It's big, up to 20 feet long, and super slow. But the real shocker, these sharks can live for 400 to 500 years. Let that sink in. There are sharks swimming today that were born before Shakespeare wrote his first play. How do they live so long? Well, they grow very slowly, just about half an inch per year. Their metabolism is like molasses, and scientists think their cold, deep sea habitat helps preserve their bodies over centuries. No hurry, no stress, just 400 years of chill. Next up are lobsters. They may not look like ageless legends, but they've got a secret too. You see, lobsters don't really age the way we do. They don't slow down, lose strength, or become infertile over time. In fact, some scientists say lobsters only die because they get too big to molt their shells. Molting is how they grow, shedding their armor and building a new one. But it's exhausting. Eventually, it takes too much energy and, well, nature takes its course. But biologically, they show no signs of aging. That's why some people call them functionally immortal, which sounds like a superpower in a shell. Now, let's get microscopic. In ponds and shallow water lives a teeny creature called the Hydra, a relative of the jellyfish. It's only a few millimeters long, but get this, hydras never seem to age. They have powerful stem cells that constantly renew and repair their bodies. Old cells are replaced like clockwork. It's like nature gave them a permanent refresh button. In lab conditions, hydras show no signs of aging even after years and years. They just keep pulsing along, regenerating, rebuilding, and doing their thing. If immortality had a mascot, the Hydra would be it. Okay, hear me out. Sponges. Yep, the ones that look like colorful sea blobs stuck to rocks. Turns out, some sea sponges can live for thousands of years. Thousands. One species, Monorhaphis chuni, is believed to live over 11,000 years. That means it was alive before humans even invented writing. Sponges grow slowly, don't move, and have crazy simple bodies, but their cells don't seem to follow the normal aging rules. They just exist, peacefully, endlessly. Likewise, old monks of the sea. Not every sea creature lives forever, but some have regeneration skills that are basically superpowers. Starfish can grow back entire arms. Some can even regenerate their whole bodies from just one limb. Sea cucumbers can eject their guts, and then grow them back. Yeah? Gross and amazing. And octopuses. They can lose an arm in a fight and regrow it like it's no big deal. These creatures may not dodge death forever, but they sure know how to bounce back in ways we humans can only dream of. So, are there really immortal creatures in the sea? The answer is, kinda, yeah. From jellyfish that loop back to babyhood, to sharks that quietly outlive empires, to tiny hydras and sea sponges that just keep on going, the ocean is full of life that doesn't play by the usual rules. And maybe that's what makes the sea so magical. It's a realm of mystery, resilience, and secrets, some of which we're only just beginning to uncover. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed exploring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss a new deep dive here on Aquanooks.